I was out of college and in flight training in the Air Force when the first astronauts were picked. So I didn't think about space, but I thought about flying a lot. I grew up in South Carolina, a small town, and that was the beginning of the space age. Right after Apollo 11, I got named to the backup crew on Apollo 13. We trained till they launched, and then they changed the lunar module to a extended stay, if you will, and they gave you a car. You could stay 3 days instead of 1 day.
Wow. What was it like when you knew you were going to get the opportunity to do the same thing? You were going to get to land on the moon and get out?
Well, I was shouting it from the rooftops, really. My dad, till the day he died, he still shook his head that his son made it to the moon.
Is this you?
Yeah, that's me. John got out first, then I got out, and then we deployed the car. You can see the car just behind the flag over there.
Oh, wow.
Then I put up the flag.
Oh, you got to do that?
Yeah. And
well, that had to be special, huh?
It was, yeah. I had the camera, so I said, come on out and give me a big salute, John. And I saluted, and I said, wow, big Navy salute, off the moon. 3 days on the moon is really a exciting adventure, and you just can't, even now, almost 51 years later, I almost remember every step.
You were probably the first astronaut to ever take country and western music to space. You introduced the aliens to the new kind of music.
Each of us had 2 hours we could take, whatever kind of music you wanted. So I took country music, and it was really fun. But everybody loved this because it was 2 hours of these artists doing a special program for us. Hello, Charlie. This is Porter Wagner and Dolly Parton, and we're glad you're taking us along to the moon. And they did a whole 30 minutes just for us. And Buck Owens did the same, Merle Haggard did the same, and then Chet Atkins and Jerry Reed finished it off.
For those who may not remember, those were on cassette players.
That's right, yeah.
Colonel Duke, Captain Young, and Commander Mattingly, this is the biggest show of the Wagon Masters and Miss Dolly and of our entire lives. The longest distance from home of any show that we have ever played, and the smallest crowd that we have ever played for, but the most important audience in the world and outer space.
Now you're a Grand Marshal of a San Antonio Cavaliers River Parade, so.
Right. And I'm excited about that, so looking forward to it. I told my friends, I said, y'all come and watch, I'll throw you some candy or something like that. You're gonna have candy on board, Greg.
Now you are. Now you've done a lot of things in your life and in your career. You've walked on the moon, you've flown in spaceships, you've done a whole lot since you've been out. So where do you think this might rank as far as one of the highlights of your life?
I just love San Antonio, and it's being part of this event is very, very special.